My friend Jimmy Hayward, he's a fabulous painter, very disciplined. He's the painter that I always wanted to be. He has a sense of the presence. When he's there, he's there.
That party was so good. At one point, I'm standing by the edge of the pool, and this guy comes walking right along the edge and pushes me and goes to fall, and I grab him by his shirt front and yank him up. Jim Carrey. I saved him from going in the pool. That was a fun party. Well, at the end, I'm still making brush strokes of individual color on the left side, but when I go to do the right side, I just take the brush stroke and mark it on here and just stir it all together. But if you look close, you'll see tiny little bits of nuance, and I like that. I build them, and then they get stretched. This gives it a lot of shape. It's got plywood behind it. You just learn from old painters. Yeah. Oh, this is really neat. I love this about painting. This is a Raphael Gros. This brush has been made in Paris. God, this is all gooey. Has been made in Paris, France. Lacquer handle, copper ferrules, white Chinese bristle. It's been made continuously in Paris for longer than the United States has been a country. Painting rocks. We got history. We got centuries of it.
I'm a huge fan of his work. I love his work.
His gestural elements and his use of paint, it's so bold.
I had never seen anything like them in my life before, and I thought, who in the world makes these?
The sort of like friction between kind of accident and plan in those paintings is so potent.
Seems to be this two things going on at once, a real sensuality and physicality and a real cerebral intelligence.
A play on nothingness and everythingness, pretty much.
You see these kids, and they get a 6-foot square canvas, and then they get $50 worth of paint, and then they paint on it for 4 hours this day, and then 4 hours this day. And so I want them to get a little tiny canvas. I want them to get twice as much paint, and I want you to sit down and paint from beginning to end without stopping. So I took my own advice, and I started with the tins of paint. I went from the real flat things to these really impasto things, really quick. Painting's always had an edge. The edge has been there for 5 centuries, folks. Everyone should find that place to where your intuition's totally relevant, to where you kind of understand it without being told about it. I like people that can do simple stuff and make it great. I respect that. If the art's good, I think it's got a strength where it reaches out and embraces you. And if you have an open mind and you're willing to embrace it, the big hug.
You'll be at an art event and we'll just gravitate towards each other. I mean, he just makes me laugh.
He's always full of stories. Jimmy has a million stories.
Frank Gard did that, and I saw it in Minneapolis when I met him. That painting has been in so many girly magazines, and he gets $300 every time it's reproduced. And when's the last time you saw 2 paintings with pink snakes and it wasn't obscene? There it is. That Brian Falstrom. I bought the bells online, but the wood and the feathers are all from the farm. I found every one of those feathers on the farm. And some of all the wood, I just bought the bells online. And the beads too, I bought beads online. This is like the guest house. Like when I have company, they sleep here. Eloise calls it the music room because she's got drums and a piano and a guitar. I got carried away and ended up making that absurd rocking horse. I have these 2 really crazy ones we got last visit. He was having a ball.
Jimmy Hayward has been an old and loyal friend.
He is probably one of the most exceedingly generous people I've ever known in terms of just how to be a good person and how to treat other people.
Grad school was a very tense place. It was a very serious place, and then Jimmy would come down the hallway and kind of lighten everything up.
I didn't prepare to live to this age. You're not trying to impress anybody. You know, you're just enjoying the paint. I think all good painting's kind of for yourself.
Yours look always great to me, Jimmy. Your work.
Kind of you.
I just calls them the way they is. I like it when I like it. What's that little fuzzy thing there?
That's my daughter's new dog. Donald Trump's hairpiece. I mean, let's go for it.